Hello everybody, this is Albert with Green Tea House. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to introduce our new September 2025 blend, which is Fire Spiced Chai Pu-erh. Now before we begin, if you haven't been here in Green, Texas, outside of New Braunfels, Texas, halfway between San Antonio and Austin on I-35, come visit us. We'd like to meet you. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so these episodes come fresh to you, and it just helps us with the algorithm, and post a comment. Those are the little ways to help us out. So September. In Texas, we're still very hot in September. So why not introduce a tea that's called Fire Spiced? So what we're doing is essentially merging the spice profile you find in the classic chai from South Asia with Pu-erh. That's essentially what we're doing. So little backstory. So chai tea, and don't say chai tea because really what you're saying is tea. Masala chai or spiced chai, the chai that we think of when we think of chai tea, is a black tea that's normally from the Assam bush, which is the more robust, highly caffeinated, some would say inferior cultivar of the Camellia sinensis bush. The China bush would be considered the better one. But either way, it's black tea, and the spice profile is going to be different depending where you're at in South Asia. The classic five are going to be cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, ginger, and black pepper. So think of the classic chai as just a very spicy, aromatic black tea. So what we're doing here is, given that we've been open, I don't know, a little over a year, Pu-erh has been pretty popular. I did an episode, I think 2 weeks after we had opened in April of 2024, two trends that I noticed here at the tea shop just being open 2 weeks. And one was no one was asking for matcha lattes, and the other one was that people were embracing Pu-erh. And I think part of it is people like the taste of Pu-erh, but I think it's more because I explain on the table how it has probiotic benefits, it has healthy fungus and bacteria in it, it's good for bloating and indigestion. I think especially the women are like, sign me up if it helps with bloating. But as a whole, I think people who've never had Pu-erh, the category of tea, remember there's 6 categories that come from the tea plant: Pu-erh, green, black, white, oolong, and yellow. When people try Pu-erh, I say it's about 75% success rate, even if they drink the straight Pu-erh. Now we do have a lot of Pu-erh blends here. Dark chocolate vanilla Pu-erh was the last Pu-erh blend we did, and I think I rolled that out in January of this year. But all of them are pretty popular. And I think this one will be popular too, because for people who don't know a lot about tea, they've heard of chai and they know that spice profile. So we're getting the spice profile that you'd find from the classic black tea, but we're putting it with the benefits and the taste of Pu-erh. And the reason I'm calling it Fire Spiced is because, as I mentioned, with those 6 ingredients, we're really ratcheting up the ones that bring a lot of the warmth and kind of the kick to the classic black tea chai. So this is going to be Pu-erh, and then we're going with lots of cloves and black pepper, and then ginger, and then cinnamon. So that's going to be the profile. So when you taste it, you're really going to feel that black pepper nice kick and that warmth of clove. And all these things are really exceedingly healthy. We know the benefits of ginger. We've talked about it here before. Blood circulation, inflammation, digestion, of course. And then you look at cloves. Cloves is great for digestion. I mean, just drinking pure cloves is just amazing. Cloves is amazing. So either way, so this is going to be Pu-erh with that spice profile I told you about. So it's going to have a nice kick to it. Now, how should you brew it? I recommend, like with all the Pu-erhs, you go full boil and you do it for a long time. Now, Pu-erh is one of those where it's just going to get earthier the longer you brew it. So, and you definitely don't have to worry about bitterness or astringency in Pu-erh like you do with some of the lighter categories of tea. So I would brew it at least 5 minutes, if not 7. And remember, some of the spices that are in here, the cloves, the pure clove pieces, you think of ginger root, pieces of ginger, cinnamon bark, all these are either roots or bark. So they take a longer time to extract out the taste and the medicinal benefits. So I'd really go 7-minute infusion with your tea, and then reuse the leaves one time. You can see the liquor of it is going to be classic kind of dark Pu-erh, and it's just amazing. Especially with the eventual colder weather coming here in Texas. Guys, post in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of our Fire Spiced Chai Pu-erh? Until next time, take care. God bless.